A fiddler on the roof? Sounds crazy, no? But here in our little village of Anatevka, you might say that every one of us is a fiddler on the roof, trying to scratch out a simple, pleasant tune without breaking his neck. It isn't easy. You may ask, why do we stay up here if it's so dangerous? We stay because Anatevka is our home. And how do we keep our balance? That I can tell you in a word. Tradition! For everything. How to eat, how to sleep, how to wear clothes. For instance, we always keep our heads covered and always wear our little prayer shawl. You may ask, how did this tradition start? I'll tell you. I don't know. But it's a tradition. And because of our traditions, every one of us knows who he is and what God expects him to do. Day and night must scramble for a living, feed our wife and children, say silly prayers and who has the right as master of the house to have the final word at home. The papas, tradition, the papas, tradition.
What's the way to make a proper home, a quiet home, a kosher home? What's raise a family and run the home? The papas free to read the holy book.
The mamas, tradition, the mamas, tradition.
At 3 I started Hebrew school, at 10 I learned the trade. I hear they picked a bride for me, I hope she's pretty.
The sons, tradition, the sons, tradition.
And who does mama teach you to mend and tend and fix? Preparing me to marry whoever mama is.
The daughters, tradition, the daughters, tradition. Day and night must scramble for a day to be, feed a wife and children, say silly prayers and the right as master of the house to have the final word at home. The papas, tradition, the tradition. And of course, in the little circle of our village, we've always had our special types. For instance, Inta, the matchmaker.
Ava, I found the perfect match for your son. A wonderful girl.
Who is it?
Rahul, the shoemaker's daughter.
Rahul. But she can hardly see. She's almost blind!
Tell the truth, Baba. Is your son much to look at? The way she sees and the way he looks, it's a perfect match.
And Nahum, the beggar. Here, Nahum, here's 1 kopeck.
1 kopeck? But last week you gave me 2 kopecks.
I have a bad week.
So, if you had a bad week, why should I suffer?
And most important in our village, our beloved rabbi.
Rabbi, may I ask you a question?
Certainly, my son.
Is there a proper blessing for the Tsar?
A blessing for the Tsar, of course. May God bless and keep the Tsar far away from us.
them, and so far they don't bother us. His Honor the Constable, His Honor the Priest, and His Honor many, many others. But among ourselves, we get along perfectly well, in simple peace and harmony. Except the one time where she sold her a horse and delivered a mule. But that's all settled now and we get along perfectly, don't we, ladies?
It was a horse. It was a
Tradition. Without our traditions, our life would be a shame.